You're listening to the Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast with your hosts, Prodigy.
I got another fucking 3 weeks to start carving my bushes into elephants and shit, make it look like Disneyland.
Wow, that just got really weird.
Deuce.
Running around with a pink fucking 725. I don't care if you're a girl gamer or what. Stop it! It's fucking annoying. Son of a bitch.
Demonic.
Tune in next week and John will be going over his bracket with us. Fuck yeah, fuck you, Chris.
The Joker.
You guys donated all the wood. And I'd like to see you lick it. Hey, somebody's like, who was making that rubbing noise all night? I was like, oh, it was me.
Sarah, you're right, Miguel. It looks just like the Black Ranger.
Right, it does.
Hello, listeners, gamers, button mashers, teabaggers, noobs, griefers, geeks, grown-ups, and internet. Welcome back to Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast. Talking video games right out of northern Arizona, somewhere in Washington. Once again, it's time for another show. This is season number 3, number 219. And you're listening to a weekly podcast where we talk about everything and anything, but mainly video games. I'm your host, Chris, and today the full crew is here. All right, just a little small note for our audio listeners this week. The audio is going to sound slightly different this week. While I was recording, my audio program had crashed in the middle of the podcast, so I ended up pulling the audio straight from our Twitch stream. So if you're wondering why it sounds slightly off, it's due to that. And then also, I was eating my microphone in the beginning of the podcast. I apologize for that. Anywho, let's get the show started.
It's time for What You Drinking and What Have You Been Playing.
Let's start off this week with John. What are you drinking, and what have you been playing this week?
I'm currently drinking a LaCroix. It's watermelon LaCroix. I have another one that I'm going to drink when this can is gone. But my wife is also bringing me a Bloody Maria, which is a Bloody Mary with tequila instead of vodka. So I'm waiting on that. That should be here shortly.
John just learned about it.
Pooh.
You put in your order, and it'll be here.
No, it's not good. Okay. And this week I played Warzone. I created a character in The Elder Scrolls Online, and that's as far as I got. And I honestly, I don't think I played anything else. So I think that's me this week.
Sweet. All right. We're going to move on down to Miguel. Miguel, what are you drinking, and what have you been playing this week, buddy?
So, for the video, for audio listeners, just you'll be okay for a second. Looks can be deceiving. I'm drinking this Monster in a red can. It's not the Monster in a red can that I always drink, because we'll get into that later. But I'm drinking Monster Ultra Watermelon. And what have I been playing? I have been playing some Warzone, and I did a little Human Fall Flat because I had to ascend however many meters for free money from Xbox, and did some Outriders because there was it might have been 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think it's just Warzone. How about you, Chris?
Let's see. This week on my Series X, I played some, Dragon's Quest, the definitive edition. I played a little bit of that. It was on Game Pass. It's not bad. I'm not really into time-based RPGs. This one just looked really cool and enticed me because of the cool shell-shaded graphics and whatnot, and you can switch between the 2D and 3D versions of it. So that was fun. And then let's see. I got back over on my Switch and I started continue playing Trials of Mana. Got right back into that game and beat a couple bosses on that. And then let's see. Jumped over on I've been playing a lot of Quest 2. So I played a lot of Top Golf with my brother. That one's still super fun. A lot of Contractors. Also, this new game over on App Labs called AIM XR. You can download it for free right now on the Quest 2 through App Labs. It's a first-person shooter game, kind of mixed with Counter-Strike Go, mixed with A little mix with like Call of Duty, a little bit of mix of a lot of different first-person shooters, but more like Rainbow Six and Counter-Strike Go, I would say would be the closest ones for that game. And it's free right now. It's a lot of fun. So there's like 4 maps on that game. So it's totally worth it for free. And then let's see, anything else I was going to do, it's called like AirLink on Quest 2, and you can play PC games without linking your Quest 2 to it. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm definitely going to try AirLink here soon. But that's pretty much me this week, so we'll run it on down to Joe. What are you drinking, and what have you been playing this week, buddy?
I've been drinking a lot more. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You sound great, by the way.
Do I really? No, not really.
I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but it's kind of glitched, grainy. But it's fine.
No, he's
Go for
super
it, Joe.
pixeled. Now he's fine.
Okay.
Now he's just delayed. You're good. 3, 2, 1, go.
Drinking Railhead Red, and I played Fallout 76. That's it.
All right.
Okay. Well, then I guess it's time for the news? Or should we jump right into the dates and then jump back to you?
Yeah, go dates first. I'm trying.
Okay. Well,
What's wrong with this fucking internet? Stupid.
no worries, man. We'll jump right into the dates and then we'll try to catch you when you get back.
All
Cool.
right.
All right. Well, Miguel, are you ready?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I wasn't ready, but I have to be now. Fucking Joe.
I had to hurry this up.
We
Demonic dates, keeping us on track with what video games are coming out soon.
This week we have Chicory, A Colorful Tale, PS5, PS4 on the 10th. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, PS5 on the 10th. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, should I go slower? PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch on the 10th. Game Builder Garage on the Switch on the 11th.
Slower.
Guilty Gear Strive, PlayStation 5,
Slower.
PlayStation 4 on June 11th.
Okay, not that slow.
Lastly, which I kind of want to play this, but I don't have it. I don't have the system for it. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, PlayStation 5 on June 11th. And that's everything coming out this week.
Wow. That
Go ahead, Chris.
That was fantastic, Miguel. Thank you. We're going to jump right into the greatest segment in the world right now.
No, we're
That
not.
we
We
don't-
don't have a segment this week.
Oh, my God.
Busy getting ready for camping, and
Okay.
I did not prepare a segment this week. Plus, I wanted to make this a short episode,
Oh, it's getting shorter real quick.
real quick.
Real quick.
Alright, well, I guess we're going to jump right into the news. Joe?
You have any news, Joe?
Are we just
I
jumping
drew
right,
my computer. Hold on.
are we just jumping right into E3? Is that what we're doing
We
right
gotta
now?
do what the fucks?
We gotta do what the fucks, yeah. I got one.
All right. Then we'll start with what the fuck.
And now it's time for our What the Fucks for the week.
And we'll start with you, Joe, because everyone's probably in the audio podcast right now is wondering what's going on with this guy. So go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, what the fuck? I have no idea. I just restarted. I just redid all of my internet today. Everything. Restarted my modem, my router, everything. And I have my PC hardwired into the modem, and this is the result. So, fuck you, CenturyLink. I'm seriously going to invest in Starlink. Yeah. Even at their slowest speeds, it's still faster than what I got now. So, I'll pay the $100 to Elon Musk and beam me up, Scotty. So that's my only what the fuck.
Okay. All right, we'll move right on over to Miguel. Do you have any what the fucks this week?
Oh yeah. So as mentioned, this is not my normal monster. This is watermelon. It looks like it, but my ultra red, the ultraviolet, and the ultra black, which are all flavors that I like a lot, according to Reddit, have all been discontinued. So I've been trying out different drinks, and I've been trying out bangs, and 2 of them that I tried were just awful. I've been banging it out, guys. 2 of them were just fucking terrible. I found one today that wasn't bad. It was like cherry lemonade. But that one wasn't bad, but the bangs are pretty bad. Yeah, so what the fuck? Why you gotta take my monsters from me? Another one. I got my Tapatio Man Funko. And I don't know what the hell they were doing when they made these, but the insert, the plastic inside the box holding the figure, is too large for the box. So, like, the boxes, you probably can't see it even in the video, they don't close all the way because the plastic inside is too big, and that was across all the Tapatio men that I got. So, what the fuck are you doing? Yes, Chris?
I think it would have been funny if it was covered in Tapatio when you got it, and you'd be like, what the fuck? That would be more ironic, I guess. Okay, cool.
I had another one. Can't think of it.
Nope. All right, well, we're going to move on over to John. Do you got any what the fucks this week, big guy?
I did, and then I forgot what it was. So, what about you, Chris? You got any what the fucks?
I do. This whole entire podcast is a big what the fuck. It's falling apart right in front of our eyes, but we're doing good holding up here. Good job, Joey. Appreciate you joining us.
Oh, anyway, my Discord's loading. Oh, fuck.
Without further ado, Joey is back.
Fuck you, PC. Sorry.
You ready for the news, Joey?
Let me restore my last recently closed.
You can resplice all this, right, Chris?
Oh, just let it go live. It's raw.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go for
Are
it.
you ready? Are you ready?
Okay.
Nope.
I'm ready.
Deuce's Weekly News, keeping us informed and up to date in the gaming industry.
Do it.
I'm ready. I'm hoping my computer's ready. Okay, so the Dark Pictures anthology House of Ashes is coming to console and PC in October. October 22nd, Miguel. House of Ashes. And there is a trailer on YouTube. So, yay! Xbox One, Series X, S, PS4, PS5, PC. Micro. What? Who, me? Phone?
Chris, look at your phone. Chris,
Look at your phone. Fucker. Chris, look at your phone. Anyway. Microsoft is working with TV manufacturers to embed the Xbox experience directly into internet-connected televisions. Mic drop. Fuck you, Stadia. Suck it, Sony. Hey, how about buy a brand new Sony TV and have the Xbox experience on it? Anyway. So yeah, they're working on it, which would be cool. Holy shit. Don't expect to see. I know this may change your expectations for E3, for the two of you guys. Don't expect to see Hogwarts Legacy, Gotham Knights, or Suicide Squad at the Warner Brothers E3 2021 event. So don't expect to see any of that stuff.
why?
Yeah. I don't know, because they're not showing it.
What are they
showing
gonna
other stuff?
Like what? What else Warner Brothers got?
Back for Blood?
That's Warner Brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Left 4 Dead sequel.
So I guess they're going to go big on Back for Blood. So and that's going to be PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X and S, October 12th. For Back for Blood. Let's move it on. Microsoft confirms that the Xbox Series X will support AMD's new super sampling tech Fidelity FX Super Resolution. This is good news for those that don't know, because this will allow the devs to really pump out high quality shit. As far as like upscaling, you're talking about balancing, performance, quality, ultra quality. Yeah, so those of the developers that aren't using the NVIDIA, I forget what it's called, the NFF, or what is it called? Oh, sorry, DLSS. So, yeah, so developers will be able to use the AMD as well. And the rest is all Battlefield 2042 news. So
Okay.
if we're ready, it's officially launched, or excuse me, officially revealed. Near future combat, 128 players, disclaimer, and the biggest maps in series history. So 128 players on the Series S and X.
Fuck yes.
Everybody else, 64.
Wasn't it on the old Battlefields 4, 5, whatever, 1? Weren't they 64 or were they 128?
They were 64.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, yeah. So all of the 2042's weaponry and armor are fictional, but they are based on real-world weapons and vehicles. So it is a futuristic combat, and we're getting rid of the historical combat. Thank God. So there won't be a single-player campaign. Okay, so they're in favor of evolving multiplayer narrative. So they won't have a traditional battle royale, but they have something that's something like it. But they also have 3 separate multiplayer experiences. So there's going to be All Out Warfare, which is 128 players on PC, PS5, Xbox Series consoles, and exist on 7 massive maps at launch. I don't know if it's cross-play yet. Miguel.
Didn't you just say that 128 players or whatever was just going to be on X and S?
For the Xbox Series S and X. Xbox One X is 64.
But you just said that mode that you just mentioned was 100 and something players for PlayStation, PC.
Right. So when I said Series X only, I meant for the Xbox family of consoles.
Oh, I thought you meant...
I wasn't including everybody else. So yeah, you get 7 massive maps. There's demonstrations right now on YouTube. There's also so yeah. There's going to have Hazard Zone, which is not a battle royale mode, but Hazard Zone will focus on tight squad combat and experience to new to Battlefield. Hazard Zone will be properly revealed at a later date, probably E3. DICE is not ruling out free to play. Okay, so if they do give out free to play, it will be the Hazard Zone Battlefield. Yeah.
Okay.
And there is one more zone. There is one more mode, but they didn't list it. Go ahead, Chris.
So that'd be like kind of like comparable to like what Call of Duty's doing with their free game with Warzone.
Warzone, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
There is a thing that's going out where anything and everything that is available will be available in the free to or in the regular base version. Okay. But from what I read yesterday is the premium will just allow you to have cosmetics. Like different cosmetics. But anything that you would get in the base, you'll get in the premium. It's just premium will allow you to get cosmetics. But there won't be any advantage to getting premium as to base.
As to what?
As the base.
As to face?
As to base. Ass to face. Well, we know what you're thinking about, Miguel.
That's how you get pink eye.
Yep. So
I think that's the name of our episode.
Tossing that salad. Mm-mm-mm. Can I get some breadsticks with that, please? Yeah. Also, All Out Warfare can be played entirely against the AI if you choose to. So, yeah. So the four of us, or however many people, we could go all out against AI in the All Out Warfare mode, which I think is really cool.
That is neat, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Unless the AI is really dumb, which I'm hoping it's not. So.
Yeah, right.
So the Battlefield 2042 specialists. Sorry, hold on. Let me turn on my Twitch. Okay. The Battlefield 2042 specialists are siege-like characters with unique abilities. I know I'm not going to get into it, but yeah. So they'll have an engineer, they'll have a demolitions expert,
Gotcha.
which is really cool.
Isn't that kind of like what Bad Company was like in a way? I thought that's how that game was in a way. It had like specialists.
Well, I mean, Call of Duty was like that.
Yeah.
What was it, Miguel? Not Advanced Warfare. What was the other one?
Black Ops.
Black Ops.
But the specialists, the only thing they did was they had a special ability, whereas what I think I hear you saying is similar to Battlefield 3 and 4, where you have a character with a fucking torch to fix shit. And
Medic,
Medic,
engineer, all that shit.
Kind of falling on the lines of what they're doing already.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh, I need to get a new chair. Battlefield 2042 has Crisis-style on-the-fly weapon modding.
Oh, that sounds cool.
So, yeah, you'll be able to mod your weapon on the fly, so you won't have to go into any screens or anything, and just, under barrel attachment, you pick it up, put it on your gun.
Sounds like Blackout.
Battlefield 2042 has no battle royal, but like I said, there is Hazard Zone. And according to the screenshots that you drop in, but it's squad based, and yeah, we'll find out more at E3. And last but not least, free to play and cross play in Battlefield 2042. DICE says stay tuned, which I'm hoping we don't see, just because of all the shit that's been going on with Warzone. That's it for the news. Miguel.
So just to touch on something, and Angel in the chat in Twitch brought this up. He's hoping that it comes to Game Pass. So there's a lot of rumors that Battlefield 2042 will be on Game Pass, and I just want to say, I could be right, I could be wrong, but Game Pass includes EA Play. EA Play does not include every EA game. They include whatever they put in the vault, which historically I have not seen them put a new release in the vault. So I don't imagine Battlefield 2042 will be on Game Pass via EA Play at launch. Maybe 6 months afterward, because generally that's about the time frame that you do see it. But I don't anticipate it being on Game Pass right away, Joe.
There is a possibility at E3 that Microsoft could announce that they're buying EA.
Yeah, that is a possibility, but historically what I'm saying is, yeah.
If that happens, then yes, we could expect to see it on Game Pass. If not, I agree with Miguel that we'll have to pay for it.
Yeah, so...
Which I'll happily pay for the new Battlefield, because one, it's not historical, and it reminds me a lot of like Battlefield 4, which is great, and 3.
Hell yeah.
But historically, EA... We all know how I feel about EA and how money hungry they are. They're not gonna fucking release it on day one on Game Pass without some kind of super deal with Microsoft or Microsoft acquisition. It'll be in the vault in 6 months or whatever.
Yeah. Totally agreed, for sure.
That's it for the news. We're all caught up.
Cool. All right, fantastic. Well, then we're going to move on to our main topic. This is our annual E3 show that we normally do, usually just a giant wish list But we're going to talk about E3 and all the stuff that will be headed our way this weekend. So, without further ado, Joe, you want to get us started on this?
All right. So predictions and/or expectations or whatever bullshit that we've done in years past. I'm just going to read off my list that I have, my little list here. Nintendo, okay, Metroid, new Zelda. I'd like to see that. I would also like to see a new Mario IP. I know we're getting Mario Golf, but I'd like to see something new. Maybe how about a new Mario RPG that's not like the Rabbids time shit, turn-based bullshit.
We want action RPG.
Exactly. Or this was kind of like my wild hair expectation, but maybe a Mario MMO for the Nintendo Switch. Where you could create your own Mario character and just go around and fucking Mario MMO. To answer Risky's question, that was the Green Apple Kinky that I just shot. Anyway, the new Switch, the Switch Pro, bigger screen, higher resolution. I can see that happening. Moving on to Ubisoft. There's rumors, but I'm hoping it's true. Ubisoft joins Xbox Game Pass because I don't think their subscription service is as great as EA Play and as Xbox Game Pass, so I'm saying that they join them. Also, I'd like to see possibly a teaser for the new Assassin's Creed. Yes. Which I'm hearing might be Japan, might be... There's rumors. There's lots of rumors going around, but that might be Japan. I know there's another Valhalla DLC coming out after this one, the Druids one, so there's more coming out. But a lot of people have been requesting to see like an Aztec type Assassin's Creed. So I think that'd be really cool to see it in like Central and Southern America. You know, that type of thing. Xbox, Microsoft. I want to see the new Fable. I want to see the new Forza. I can't talk enough about let's have Halo Infinite. Like, I need Halo. It's been 20 years. I need fucking Halo. And they've already done it on PC, but Command & Conquer Remake. So they did the Command & Conquer Remastered on PC. I would like to see it on the Series X. Let's see. Square Enix, they're going to talk about new Dying Light, I'm hoping. Resident Evil Village VR. I want to play it just so I can see Lady D in all her glory with my VR goggles on. And I'm only going to play that one part of the whole game just where she walks in and I can just sit there and just be like, okay, I'm done. Bethesda, I want to see Starfield. I also want to see them announce that Starfield is exclusive to Xbox Series S or X. And I also want to see Knights of the Old Republic remake, which they've been talking about that they're doing. But I want to see Knights of the Old Republic remake. And last but not least, the new Star Wars title that's been working on by EA. So that's it for me.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Me.
Miguel. Take it away, buddy.
So I didn't think too deeply in this, so I'm just gonna spitball. I think Microsoft will, and these are far out there, who cares? Microsoft will announce some kind of VR because they're gonna have to release Elder Scrolls, the new Elder Scrolls, on PlayStation so they can get that PlayStation money. But I think they'll appeal to players to come to Xbox via a VR feature for Elder Scrolls. Joe, sold?
Sold. I'm all in.
There it is.
As long as I can sell Joe on it, I know it's a great idea, maybe.
Well, you said Elder Scrolls. I'm sold. I don't care.
I lost my other ones. I lost it. Fuck. Back to you, Chris. I'm sure I'll think of them any second now.
All right. John, you got anything you want to shoot out at us? What you got, man?
I want to see more Assassin's Creed. I don't know if the DLC is a continuation of the Valhalla story or not. From like where it left off at the end of the story, and her body is there. I don't know if does the DLC cover that.
No, from what I'm hearing is that it's going to be in Ireland. So you're going to be able to go to Ireland.
Okay. Well, I just want more of the Valhalla story, so I'm hoping there's an Assassin's Creed that covers the remainder of that story. Oh,
Risky
sorry.
can barely hear you, John.
There. I want more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Is that loud enough for you, Risky?
However, I thought you weren't playing Wrath of the Druids. I thought you were done. I remember you saying that.
Well, I beat that story. So if it's a continuation of
Where are those goddamn flip-flops?
missions?
Joey.
Not me. Nope.
No,
I'm wearing shoes.
So nobody's told me what the Wrath of the Druids is about. Is it a continuation of the same story that progresses forward to the part where you find out why her bones are buried in Maine? Because if it's not, if it doesn't have anything to do with that, I don't care. I want to know, Miguel, earmuffs, I want to know how her body got buried in Maine. Okay.
I want to know, how does it hang? Never mind.
Traveled into the left.
Oh, God.
That was a song, John. I was quoting a song.
And I quoted somebody else who asked, how's it hanging? And somebody responded.
That was Jim Carrey.
Thank
Okay. You're welcome. And that was, I believe it was...
Anyway, I agree with you, John. Yes, I wish that the DLC would explain why her body is buried in Maine. From what I'm hearing, it may or may not, but I know Wrath of Druids doesn't explain that. It's more of just adding more of those Valkyrie-like bosses that are in God of War.
Fucking Valkyries.
Yeah. So that's all it is the Druids are like the Valkyries in God of War that are in Valhalla. You fight them, you get loot and shit, and that's it.
Okay, that's not what I want. I want more story.
I know.
So that's what I want from E3. I want the next Valhalla game.
But
They're not going to do another
announced that
Valhalla
there's...
game.
Well, they've announced that there's going to be 3 DLCs, and I think this Valhalla was number 2. Yeah, I think it was number 2, and there's still one more. Or there's 2 more. I'm not sure.
Okay.
So you want more Valhalla DLC, John?
Story
I want
DLC.
whatever it takes to get to the part that we left off at the end of the game.
Spoiler alert, you're not getting another game. I'll tell you that
Why
much.
not?
They could
Why
do like The Witcher.
Ezio got
and,
3
and-
games?
Well, they could do like The Witcher and release a DLC that's so big that it's like another game. It's huge. It's gonna be huge. Anyway,
No. I think at this point, Miguel, anything can happen right now. The weekend's not here yet, so we don't know. It could John could nail it on the head. You never know.
Fuck you, Miguel. Negative Nancy. Go drink your not Code Red, whatever it is.
I mean, you already named off your one Assassin's Creed game that had the same character multiple times. Name another one. I'll wait.
Assassin's Creed. Fuck. Altair. Connor. Edward.
Ezio.
I said Ezio. I said he had 3 games.
Yeah, I did. You're right.
Okay, go ahead. 20
Edward.
minutes.
They did
Finway.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Miguel, you got anything rejolt your memory on
no.
other predictions?
Not
No?
a single thing. Nope, because there's no Sony. So, you know, that standard every year wish list. Give me a new Twisted Metal, even though that's Sony. Give me Def Jam Fight for New York sequel, please. Please. I'm begging you. I want it. I need it.
I think this is like 4 years standing on that.
Every year.
I want a new Midnight Club.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah, that one's a constant also.
Dub edition. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm super stoked for Battlefield for sure. I can't wait for Battlefield 2042, just with all the talk and, you know, that's going to be definitely a badass game. Nintendo wise, a lot of Nintendo things that I want to happen, but I know may not happen, but it could happen. So I'm thinking, what if there was, because I was along the same lines as you, Joe. I was thinking more of an MMO, but it was more like, because I would think Animal Crossing would work, because it already works now. You can already play the multiplayer function, but what if it was just already alive? And you can sit there, it's MMO, everyone could build, you find a spot, you connect your islands or whatever you can do. I think that would actually work for Nintendo just because Animal Crossing is a huge, huge game. So I think it would work in an MMO world if they were to do that. So that would be kind of neat. I don't know if I would buy into it unless it was like a lot more terraforming, that sort of thing, and a lot more combining islands and that sort of thing, but we'll see. I totally love your idea of the Mario thing. I think I would get that MMO first and foremost. That was a solid idea, Joe. Definitely waiting for that Metroid Prime. That thing has been teased forever. I think it's been like 3 years now, 4 years, where they just keep showing us a fucking logo. And that's all we get. So hopefully there is Metroid Prime. And then I was thinking, like, they're going to make another Switch Pro, but I was wondering maybe they can make something even more powerful than the Pro, that they have like a step up from the Pro that could actually possibly play handheld next gen. Maybe not next gen, maybe comparable to the Xbox S, you know, something like that. You know, I think that would be cool. It doesn't have to be fully next gen, but just a little bit more powerful than what they have with the Pro, hardware wise. Joe?
I'm going to throw this out there. Nintendo and Microsoft join, and why does Microsoft have to develop a handheld when the company that makes the best handhelds on the market is teaming up with them? Xbox teams up with Nintendo. Nintendo makes a specific handheld for Xbox Game Pass.
And you made my prediction even better. Good job, Joe.
There you go. It's
I like
just,
it.
I'm throwing it out there. I mean, Microsoft's like, why do we have to invest and redevelop the handheld? Nintendo's already done it with the Switch. So, Nintendo, make us a Switch, but we'll call it the Game Pass Switch, and we'll make it green, and it'll play all Game Pass games on the Switch.
I mean, that would be legit. Not solid. I like it.
It's an idea.
No, I think, to be honest, Nintendo and Microsoft have been scheming for the last few years now. They really haven't told us anything that big, and I think because they're working on something behind the scenes. So you never know; it could happen.
Called fuck you, Sonny.
Miguel?
I remembered a couple things, or I thought of a couple things. Sorry, if you're okay with me jumping in real quick.
No, nope. Go for it.
Jedi Fallen Order 2. Show it to me. Show it to me. One other thing, Joe, before you go off. Give me that canceled Darth Maul game. Please. Just give it to me. Joe.
Just to throw that out there, I didn't add it in the news, but they are doing Fallen Order on the PS5. They're re-releasing it on the PS5.
Oh, okay.
Didn't they already enhance it for the Series X?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But they're like
Pick
doing
it up,
a
Sony.
PS5. Yeah, they're doing a PS5 launch for Fallen Order. I agree with you, Miguel. I'd love to see a Darth Maul game. Anyway, Chris.
So another one for me, since I mean we all own almost all the platforms here except for maybe John without a Sony.
He doesn't have a Series X.
Yeah, or a Series X. He still has this same platform though, Microsoft platform.
When we're all
But anyway.
playing Battlefield, you're going to be stuck in La La Land.
I ain't waiting for you to load.
Battlefield.
I think if they can come out with a Star Wars MMO, I don't care what platform it is, like a new Star Wars MMO, I'm in. I don't care. I've always enjoyed Star Wars MMO, so I think that's been a constant too. I think we've said that over the years as well.
If they can bring Old Republic to the console and have crossplay and cross progression, sorry, ESO.
Do you think they're going to do Beyond Good and Evil, a new one, Miguel?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You said Miguel.
Yeah. Or, I mean, because I know you're into Beyond Good and Evil, right?
Not really.
No.
Nope, not me.
I heard it was supposed to come out with a new one.
Yeah.
They've been
announced
teasing
that.
it for the last, 3 years, 2 years now?
Yep.
They showed the trailer, and then they've never showed any gameplay on it, but
Sorry, Chris, you got the wrong guy. It's not me.
Wrong guy. Okay.
Wrong guy.
Well, anywho, let's see what else I think would be interesting in this whole. I don't know. I just want to see more games, new IP, stuff that we haven't seen. We get a lot of these games that are mashups. I want something new, not a mashup, something that we haven't seen before. We get Outriders is a good of a mashup. It's a mashup. It's got everything combined into one game. I'm talking like just some new stuff that we haven't all seen. I think that would be sick.
I mean, that's a hard feat to pull off, though, because, I mean, there's so much content out there that everything is going to have something that kind of reminds you of something else.
This is true, yes. But, I mean, not so far, because there are those huge mashup games like I was talking about, like Outriders, and then what was the other one EA created that we played for, 2 days with the jetpacks and shit?
Anthem.
Anthem. Yeah. I mean, that was another mashup that we thought was going to be cool, but it just didn't work out. So, Joe.
I want to see a Marvel MMO like DC Universe. We had, what was it, Omega, and it was canceled, shut down real fast. But I want to see a DC Universe-like game, but for Marvel.
Yeah, that would be sick.
John can create his Deadpool character. I'll create fucking whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to see Ghost Rider Hulk. I think that would be cool. Miguel.
Give me another NetherRealm game, please.
Oh, another realm. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah.
They'd have to make some kind of announcement since the acquisition by...
I was going to say, even though it's a Warner Brothers game, and we already talked about not Warner Brothers just being... what did you say it was just going to be?
Warner Brothers Discovery?
Oh, no, I'm talking about you said they were only going to talk about one game.
Oh, the Left 4 Dead game.
Yeah. Back 4 Blood.
Back 4 Blood, yeah. So, yeah. Chris, do you have any other predictions?
Also, I'm excited for the new Division game too, Heartland. That's just something that I'm excited about. I mean, not any prediction-wise stuff far-fetched stuff. I mean, I've always wanted a handheld from Microsoft. This is just something that I've said over the years. But really, I don't really have any other predictions. But I really do feel like Nintendo and Microsoft are scheming. I just don't know what they're up to. I mean, I was just going to talk about what that could possibly be, but you also had a solid one in there.
Let's combine Miguel's prediction with Chris's prediction, and the Nintendo, in conjunction with Microsoft, re-releases the Virtual Boy.
Hey, that would be dope.
So it'd be like HoloLens technology with Nintendo. So you'd have the remake of the Virtual Boy. Just saying. I think that could be a wise investment too.
The virtual person?
I'd buy it.
Dude, that would sell like hotcakes. That Virtual Boy was super popular when it came out.
Yeah, I remember playing tennis on that thing. It was amazing. Risky, I want to throw out there, Risky said that Borderlands did announce that they're doing a spin-off game featuring Tiny Tina. And it's a brand new game. It's not DLC or anything like that. So it's a standalone title. That's going to be exciting, and I imagine that we'll see more of that.
Nice. Thank you, Risky.
So
solid.
Miguel.
For the listeners, for information on E3 and schedule, please visit consoledrones.com. Joe has posted the schedule, right?
On Facebook.
I thought you put it. I thought you said you put it on the site. Sorry.
No, on our Facebook page. No, the site. Yeah, no. There's moths flying around on the site right now.
Console Drones Facebook page.
Yeah. Or go to e3.com.
But first, check out Console Drones Facebook page. Make sure you leave a like and a subscribe.
Hey, look at that. Way to push it, guys. I like it.
The more you know.
The more you know.
You guys have any predictions or anything else you want to talk about E3 before we just rando it up and close it down?
Unfortunately, I will not be able to watch it because I am going out of town for the weekend. I will not be back till Tuesday.
And you're so heartbroken about it, aren't you?
So sad.
John doesn't care.
I'm going to be camping, drinking some Bloody Marys, screaming at my children. It's going to be great.
Don't do that. Get back here. Don't do that. Don't touch that. Put that down.
Kind of. Sounds right.
So just to recap the schedule, it's Saturday, June 12th through Tuesday, June 15th. So it's fairly huge. Pre-show on Saturday starts at 10 a.m. Ubisoft pre-show is at 11. Ubisoft Forward is at 12. Gearbox E3 is at 2. Games Beat session is at 2:45. On Sunday, the pre-show is at 8:45 a.m. Yes, skip church, watch E3. 9:30 a.m. 24 Entertainment's Naraka Blade Point. 10 a.m. This is the big one. Xbox Bethesda Games Showcase. That's for 2 hours. At 2:15 is Square Enix. 2 p.m. is Warner Brothers Games Back for Blood. 2:30 is the PC Showcase. 4 o'clock is Future Games Show. Monday, June 14th, 8 a.m. pre-show. 9 a.m. Verizon actually has a segment this year in E3, so more cell phone games. 9:45 is in television. Go ahead, Chris.
I was gonna say, is Oculus on there? Or did you already mention that at all, or no?
Not yet. They usually do.
Okay.
There is nothing for VR,
Okay.
unfortunately. So 9:45 on Monday is in television. 10:15 is Take Two interactive panel. 11:10 is Mythical Games. 12 o'clock Indie Showcase. 12:30 Freedom Games 1 VENN VENN. 2:30 is Capcom. 3 o'clock is Razer, which like Mises and headsets and shit like that. Tuesday, June 15th. Hold on, Miguel. I haven't forgotten about you. Tuesday, June 15th is broadcast is at 8 a.m. pre-show. Nintendo's Direct and Nintendo Treehouse Live at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, June 15th. 2:25 Bandai Namco. 3:20 is Eureka Studio. 3:35 GameSpot Play for All Showcase. 4:45 p.m. official E3 2021 awards show. Now, in the years past, we've talked about the awards show, and we give them shit about this, but the awards show is actually for the hype. So it's most anticipated game award goes to blah blah blah. Best fighting game anticipated game goes to blah blah blah. So
Got it.
that's just a clarification for years past and all the past podcasts that we've done where we've definitely given them some shit for handing out awards at E3. Miguel.
Speaking of Capcom, back to predictions. Of course, they're going to remake some Final Fantasy, but that's a given. Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah?
Yep.
That it?
That's it.
WCW versus NWO remake.
Oh my god. John, I would kiss you in the face right now.
That's solid.
Seriously.
Now you guys have to. Now you have to
I didn't
kiss
say
on.
on the lips. I didn't say on the lips. I said I would kiss him on his face.
That's fair.
It's
That's
His lips
that's
are
not
part of his
homosexual.
face.
That's just yeah. I just want to kiss him on the face because if
if it happens, you'll do it live on the stream.
I will.
Oh yeah.
I'll schedule it. I'll
From
fly to
26
Snohomish
hours
and
away.
Fucking, I'll open that door right there and I'll walk through with a bowl of ice cream and
Ooh.
big old slapper on the cheek right there.
Yep.
And that will be on our OnlyFans page.
Calm
Sorry,
down,
Risky.
Risky.
You're gonna have to subscribe.
Please subscribe.
You mean resubscribe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to re-up your subscription anyway.
It's a new tier.
No, yeah, I grew up loving those WCW NWO games on Nintendo 64. Those were the greatest wrestling games ever.
Yep.
To this day, they still are the greatest wrestling games ever. Better than SmackDown, my opinion. But Chris,
They were like the greatest games that you could get together with your friends and like play together in front of the screen. It was like so much fun. Like those were like the sleepover games to play with your friends.
yep,
Yeah. So
cool.
good stuff. Good stuff. So we're gonna wrap it up. B, do you guys have any rando shit before we close this thing up?
I watched Loki, and it was. I know you haven't seen it. I'm not spoiling anything. Calm down.
No, John, we're not spoiling it. No.
It was really enjoyable. I mean, it's very different from WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and it's comical, and I laughed out loud watching it, and I enjoyed it.
Nice.
I definitely look forward to continue watching this every week. I think Marvel did a great job. They're doing outstanding.
Nice. Heck yeah.
Enjoying
I'm watching it in hopefully around 3 minutes from now. So.
Oh, well, better make it fast. Rando shit.
When we're
Let
done
me
with
see.
the podcast, I'm going to watch Loki.
Oh, okay.
Rando, I watched. I don't know if I told you guys previously. I watched the Stone Cold thing, biography. That's what made me think of the WCW versus NWO.
Okay, nice.
Because I had a conversation with somebody about it, and I was like, was never into Stone Cold because I watched WCW NWO.
What?
I didn't watch WWF.
What?
Ah, you were that guy.
I don't know. It was when I was watching TV, WCW NWO. That's what was on. WWF was a different time slot, and I wasn't watching TV when that was on.
You watched both of them.
I didn't.
Yeah, you got to watch both, but
They were different nights, weren't they?
Yeah.
I watched WCW for a long time, and then I watched...
You had Monday Nitro, and then you had Raw. So Monday Night Nitro, and then you had Monday Night Raw. They both were on at the same time. So
Yeah.
you had to flick back and forth or have two TVs going at the same time with both of them on.
I didn't have that.
yeah. So you were just a Sting and Hulk fan the whole time then? Damn.
Sting, yeah. Hulk, nah.
Not really.
Rey Mysterio.
No.
DDP,
DDP was all right.
Kevin Nash.
Booker T.
Got it.
Yeah.
Gotta be Nash.
Latino Heat.
Cool, man.
Kidman.
Anyway,
I like Kidman. He was cool.
Yeah.
A couple of Funkos. I got my Hans Gruber and my John McClane. I'm still waiting on my Tony Vresky. I bought them all at the same time. Tony's not here yet.
Oh. Risky said she loved WWF and she went to multiple shows. I actually went to a dark WWF when I met John Cena and got a picture with him and his autograph. But this is while he was the prototype. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And he's
Stone Cold.
at the time he was solid. Like I put my arm around him and it was like hard as a rock. Anyway,
Yeah.
Me.
Miguel.
So, audio listeners can't see this, but you see how the bottom of my phone is blinking?
Whoa. That's
So,
weird.
Yeah.
Right here is where I fucking cracked it a month ago. And now that bottom portion is like starting to flicker and go out. So I'm gonna need a new fucking phone.
Bummer.
Oh. Fuck. That should have been a what the fuck.
I know, I forgot it.
That's how you looked at your phone.
Yeah, well, yeah. It didn't do it. It was being really bad earlier, and it was like just a white screen at the bottom and wasn't even showing anything. And then it hasn't done it for a few hours, and I picked up my phone and it's doing it again. So I have to go get a new phone probably.
Risky said that's why you get insurance.
Insurance. So I have insurance, but I didn't get cracked screen insurance because I usually don't crack my screen. I don't think I've ever broken a screen before, but this one I fucking dropped and it just hit the sink in the right corner that it fucking broke it. So I have insurance, just not for a cracked screen.
You got to get that cracked screen insurance.
Well, I know that now. Usually I also have a screen protector normally, but I kind of ditched it this time. And just series of unfortunate events. Now I have to get a new phone.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, PSA,
more
get your
shit.
get your insurance. Insurance.
Insurance.
More rando shit. I do want to say congratulations to Chris. We are going to go see the M&M show August 20th. So congratulations. I bought the tickets today. M&M meaning Mahomes and Murray. Those of you that don't know, the Kansas City Chiefs will be at the Arizona Cardinals August 20th. I bought the tickets.
Yeah.
We will be sitting at the Ring of Honor, watching the game, getting drunk, and having fun. So,
Hell yeah. Thank you,
happy
dude.
birthday to you, Chris, and happy birthday to me, and happy Father's Day, and all that shit. So,
Oh, fuck you guys. Oh, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I'm bringing
Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
for you.
I like the Chiefs.
you like the Chiefs?
Fuck you guys.
Hey, Miguel, I didn't get invited either.
But you don't live in Arizona, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah, but your game is in January, John.
Yeah, we can't even
Yeah.
do anything.
Happy New Year's, John. Let's go
Yeah.
see Seahawks and Cardinals.
No risky. I'm not getting a fucking iPhone.
Well,
Fuck you. Nothing wrong with an iPhone.
it's John's like, hey, what the fuck?
iPhone, phones for dummies.
It's true.
There's only one button on the phone.
Yeah, that's what I tell my coworker who doesn't know how to use it. He's got a Windows phone or something. He's like, John, how do I use this? I tell him, I was like, Basil, you need to get an iPhone. His name's Basil.
Basil 40.
Basil Tweedy.
Anyway,
Basil Tweedy.
other random shit. I did remodel my room. I put all my Funkos up on floating shelves. And I have tons of room for other Funkos, and yeah, other rando shit.
Nice.
So if my room looks different on the video feed, it's because I rearranged it. Trying to get the glare out of from the light. But anyway,
Speaking of Funkos, Blacklight Ghost Rider is trending around $200. Fuck.
it was the Imperial Superman.
Imperial Superman.
Crazy.
Yeah, you haven't seen that? Mm-mm. So the Asian themed Superman.
Oh, yeah. Those are specific to China, that's why.
Yeah. So that one's around $200 too.
Yeah, also the metallic Imperials. Yeah.
Superman's a pussy, so who cares?
Who cares?
That's what I said. I said, who cares?
That's what I said. Said who cares? Speaking of that, yeah, Letterkenny. Season 10 and 11 are filming right now.
Short is getting
Patter.
his own show.
Short is getting his own show.
All that's cool.
Are they just not going to show his face the whole time?
Is it just going to be his ass the whole time?
Probably.
Might be pretty funny.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Or he'll have something over his face the whole time.
Yeah. Hockey mask. Yeah, that'd
Great.
be fun.
Heck
Good
yeah.
shit. All right, wrap it up. John's going to go watch Loki.
Wrap it up, E. I just want to say one thing for rando shit. I want to say thank you to all of our iHeart listeners out there. They are killing it with our subscriptions out there. So they love us, guys. So that's great. So thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of our listeners on all of our platforms. Thank you, and hopefully we can keep growing this great gaming community. All right. Well, this is Chris. I'm gonna go play some video games. I'm out. Peace.
This is John. I'm going to go watch Loki. I'm out.
This is Miguel. I'm going to go play something.
Joe, I don't know. I'm probably going to download the new DLC for Elder Scrolls. Game on, guys.
Game on.
Game on.
This concludes another Console Drones Gamer Talk podcast. Season 3, biatch!
Now let's get out of here and destroy this whole universe.
Torching